Welcome back everyone to a new video on the channel. My name is Parker Kerth. That's why it's called the Parker Kerth YouTube channel. I am a 25-year-old full-time triathlete and coach with NVDM coaching. I was training for Ironman Texas. That was at the end of April. Training went great. The race didn't go so great. If you want to hear more about it, check out the race recap video or any of the week of training videos leading up to it. Long story short, I DNF'd. As I mentioned in the race recap, I go into why I DNF'd and kind of my thoughts about the race. But we are currently just over, I think, 3 weeks out. Let me check. It's May 20th today. And finally starting to get back into training. Training is slowly starting to ramp up, so I thought I'd film a little week of training video. For some reason, even though I didn't really race Ironman Texas, I made it to mile 20 of the bike. I felt worse physically and mentally after that race than I have after any other Ironman that I've raced in the past. Yeah, I just felt completely kind of destroyed, both physically and mentally. So I'm very happy that I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself again. Really haven't been doing too much, quote-unquote, training the last 3 weeks. I've been doing a heck of a lot of exercising. Went up to Lake Placid with some of my buddies, Mike and Jake. Had a great time up there. Mike's actually going to be racing the Ironman on July 21st, I believe. So we did a little bit of course recon, went on some gorgeous bike rides, some runs. Sadly, we didn't do any open water swimming because it was still like 50 degrees and I don't like the cold water. We did do some swimming in the pool there, but man, I could really see myself moving up there one of these days. We'll see. But anyway, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, what's next? To be honest, I don't really know. Well, I do know that we have Kona in October 26th, so that is definitely on the schedule. But between now and then, who knows? I'd like to throw in a half Ironman sometime between now and then, but we're just going to be taking it day by day, week by week, seeing how the body feels. And if I feel good enough to race, then yeah, I'll sign up for one and see what I can do. But whatever the next race may be, my coach and I decided that we're going to be changing the training up a little bit, dialing back the running, biking, and swimming. Well, not necessarily the swimming, but definitely the running and biking. Why? Because, well, I want to progress in the swimming. And as you guys all saw, if you were following me in the lead up to Ironman Texas, I really didn't progress in the swim that much. And I don't think it was because I wasn't swimming enough or I was swimming too much. I was swimming 30,000 yards a week. I think, however, my coach agrees, is that I was doing too much running and biking. And I was showing up to the swims just carrying too much fatigue. And especially since swimming is such a technical sport, and for someone like myself who, started swimming, 2 years ago when I was 22, it's hard to progress at a sport like swimming that is so technical when you're so tired, because you really have to be fresh, mentally focused, and prepared to swim. And with me, well, I was, as I mentioned, I was swimming enough, but I was also biking and running, 60 miles a week and biking 18, 20 hours a week. And so when you're showing up to the pool just mentally drained and physically tired, it's not too surprising, I guess, that I didn't get that much faster or faster at all in the pool. But hopefully by dialing back the volume on the bike and the run, and now we're not necessarily going to be dialing back the intensity. I'm still going to be having, the key bike session, the key run session every week. It's just the easy stuff, the extra 60-minute recovery ride that I was doing on Sundays, or, an easy spin after a lift, whatever it may be. I'm going to be cutting those out, and so hopefully by reducing the overall volume, I'll be a bit fresher going into the swims and make some progress. And also by I'm going to be going to the master swim group here at my local club Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'm hoping that helps as well. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to be going tomorrow. Yeah, so hopefully the swim finally turns around and I can get a little bit faster. I'm also going to be lifting a little bit less, probably just heavy weights once a week. I will still be using my Mobo board daily to work on that ankle, foot, hip mobility. But those are the big changes, I guess, moving forward. Speaking of which, I should probably move forward with today's training. We have an easy swim on tap and an easy recovery ride. And I think that's it. So, yeah, catch you guys back later in the day. I'm trying to learn how to swim with my butt above the water. So I've been using this thing a lot. It's an ankle strap. You put it around your ankles. And then, yeah, it forces you to keep your butt up and your hips up. Because if you don't, then you sink. So, been doing a lot of work with this thing. It's not fun, but I think it's helping. Just finished up the bike ride today. Easy bike, nothing crazy. Swim went well, lots of form work. 3,500 yards total. What else? Oh, had to deal with some tax issues. Don't get me wrong, I love coaching and being, self-employed. But yeah, taxes, they suck. Anyway, we got that dealt with. Picked up a crumble cookie. It's actually a Rice Krispie bar, so I'm going to be reviewing that later this week. Mom came home. Mom, how's your day?
It's good.
Yeah? A little sick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I'm so far away from her. She has a little bit of a fever. But I think that's going to wrap up today's portion of the video. Just going to record a Try Hards podcast episode. Make sure to check that out. I'll have it linked in the description box below. And then get the bottles ready for tomorrow. Going to be using my raw fuel code NVDM to save some money. Also have a link down there as well. Got a spicy bike session, going to master swim, and an easy run. So should be a good one. So I guess for today, Tuesday, I would do a little bit of a voiceover. If you guys like this kind of style, then let me know, and I'm sure I can do more in the future. But I woke up a little late. Master started at 5:30, and I think I woke up at 5:15. But I made sure to get in some carbs. Usually before I swim, I just have a banana, some cereal, and a protein shake. So that's what I had. Headed to the pool. I did end up missing the warm-up, but here's a little clip of me proving to you that I actually did get it in swim. And here's the workout if you want to see what we did. Wasn't too bad. Some fast 50s. Actually, I take that back. Those 50s hurt a little bit. After we got home, we made ourselves a little bit of a hydration drink, had to replenish all those electrolytes I lost while sweating. After I chugged that down, I did a little work on Training Peaks, checked some athletes' workouts, and then it was time to hop on the bike. But first, we had to get some more carbs and protein in me, so I started heating the pan up for some eggs, and then I popped 2 pieces of bread in the air fryer, and while the toast was toasting, I scrambled the eggs. And it turned out to be a pretty tasty little sandwich I made there. Anyway, onto the bike now. We had 5 by 5 minutes, a classic VO2 set. Although it wasn't purely just VO2, it started off as more of a threshold workout, and then it finished off as a VO2 set. So I believe I went 310, 320, 325, 330, and then 335 for the last interval. Hurt a bit, but ended up going pretty well, especially considering the fact that I had a -5 performance condition at the beginning. After that bike workout, we went outside for a 10K run, finishing off with some strides up a hill. So hill strides, I guess, went pretty well. Legs actually felt semi-decent, which I was very happy about. After the morning's trainings, we had to get some recovery in. And so I made myself a little fruit smoothie bowl, I guess, with some vegan acai protein from Raw. Here's a time lapse of that. Had a meeting, and then we went to the gym, did some plyometric exercises. Please don't laugh at my box jumps or jump squat height. I know it's terribly bad. I'm working on it. After we did those plyometrics, we did some mobility exercises for my hip. This one here, man, it was hard. I was supposed to do like, I think 3 sets of 8 with a weight. I ended up only doing 1 set of 8 with a weight, and then I did them unweighted. That's going to do it for today's training. I went on a walk later, but no more easy biking. As I mentioned, I am done doing that. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow for some more swimming. I think we got a double swim tomorrow. Should be fun. Yeah. All right, so we're at the pool here doing a threshold set. Got athlete Anthony. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you training for?
Training for Ironman Wisconsin in September, doing Des Moines half coming up in a couple weeks, and then potentially Ironman Florida after that in November. We'll see.
You should do it. It's a good one. It's a team race too, so we'll have a bunch of athletes
It'll be
there.
awesome.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
Feeling pretty good. Went from nothing to
Couch to Ironman.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You knocked out. You had a 57-mile ride last week.
Yeah, 57-mile ride. Felt good. Felt really smooth. Looking forward to love being outside. Much better than the trainer. Having a good time.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. So, yeah, if you guys see Anthony at any of the races, say hi and put him in your tracker. So, good work.
All right.
All right, I'll
Thanks,
pitch you
guys.
Well, would you look at that? We finished the swim. Ended up going pretty well. As you guys saw, ran into one of my athletes, Anthony, at the pool. That's one of the great things about coaching local athletes. You never know when you're going to run into them. It's always a fun time. Anyway, made it home. Oh, swim. Yeah, swim actually ended up going pretty well. Probably put this on the screen already, but I think I averaged like 110 or so for the 100s. So pretty happy about that. Long course meters. No, just kidding. Short course yards. I wish it was long course meters. Anyway, rest of the day, going to eat. I think I'm going to have some oatmeal maybe some eggs. We'll see. I'm going to eat, have an easy bike ride, and then we have one more swim this afternoon. Nothing crazy though. Probably won't film. It's just over 3K. Some form technique stuff, and then some work with the pull buoy, the band, and paddles. So that's pretty much training for today. Don't really know what else to show you guys or talk about. We have a good amount of training the rest of the week, so probably won't film too much today, and I will catch you guys, I think I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
I was like, I had like 3,200, at like 2,600, I was like, I really don't want to be swimming anymore. I texted Steve. So, anytime I don't want to be doing what I'm doing, you want me to quit? And he's like, yep.
We are back at the pool for round number 2. Maya, how are you feeling?
Ready to bail.
Dentist appointment go well?
Yeah, dentist appointment was
There you go. Mine didn't go too well. I went earlier this week. I have to get something filled in my tooth, a filling.
Where do you go?
Right by the Poor Boys.
Oh, you know who I go to? Winfield Family Dentistry, and they are so nice. This dentist is like the happiest person I've ever met, and he calls your teeth adorable. He's so weird. I'm like, I've never heard the words delightful and adorable in a dentist appointment, and that's who he is.
I'll have to go check him out.
This kid, he's like 30. He puts me in such a good mood.
All right.
Going to the dentist puts me in a good mood because he's like, it's so adorable.
I don't think this swim is going to put us in a good mood, though. But it's not too hard. It's just 200s with pulling, so that should make it more enjoyable. Anyway, we're going to knock this out, and yeah, it should be a good one. Just finished up the morning swim. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm swimming every day that ends in Y. So Thursday ends in Y. So we swam. Wasn't too bad. More of a recovery swim. 15 100s, I believe. But some of them with the band and with the paddles. A little bit tired. Big swim day yesterday, as you guys all saw. But yeah, we got a little bit of a late start because I slept in. Wanted to get some good sleep. And it's about 9:15 right now. Going to eat some breakfast, have some oatmeal, some eggs. And then I think we're gonna hop on the bike. Not too bad of a workout today. Just some few shorter intervals just to wake the legs up, I guess. Nothing too crazy. But after the bike, we have one of my favorite workouts on the treadmill. A bunch of 30-30s to try and get some of that leg speed back. So yeah, should be a good one. That's about it. Good morning. It is Friday morning. Slept really good actually. Very happy about that. I think I got like a 90 something sleep score on my Garmin. So yeah, that's good. I feel it too. I feel refreshed. Didn't really do too much else yesterday after the run. Did end up going to the gym, lifted legs, did some more mobility work, and then I think that's about it. What else do we do? Went for a walk in the afternoon. No more easy bike rides though. Oh, and then I stopped at the grocery store on the way back. I picked up some Spindrift. I got hooked on these. Mike May and his family, they are huge Spindrift fans. And so when I found these at my local grocery store, I did a little happy dance. But so I picked these up at like, I don't know, 5:30 p.m. after my gym workout. And I took them home and I was looking forward to cracking open a nice can of Spindrift after my lift. And I didn't really pay much attention to which flavor I got. You know, I was so excited I saw Spindrift. I just got the first can that I saw, or first flavor that I saw. When I got back home, I realized that I grabbed the half tea and half lemon flavor made with brewed tea. I think, and black tea. You know what black tea has? Caffeine. So, sadly, I was unable to enjoy a can of half tea and half lemon Spindrift last night because I didn't want to be up all night. So, saved it till this morning. So, I'm going to have one of these before we go swim. Now, I wasn't going to be having, I'm still a little tired. I don't have a hard swim on the schedule today. It's actually more of a recovery swim, but we have more of a harder swim on Sunday before my long, hard run. It's actually not too hard, but it's a longer run, 90 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip-flop it. I'm going to do the harder swim today and the easier swim Sunday before the run. Because, let's be real, Sundays aren't made for hard swims. So we'll see how I feel though at the pool. If I show up to the pool and I feel like crap, then I'll just do the easy one. But anyway, that's to be determined. I'm gonna do a little work and then we'll head to the pool. Just finished up the warm-up and feeling semi-decent, so we'll give the 200s a shot. See how it goes. Got Aquafit here, not playing the most exciting music, but we'll get it done. Got my little beeper to remind me to move my arms faster. Ah, okay.
And go home.
Oh, that swim definitely deserves a hot tub session. Ended up going pretty well. 200s at the end that were supposed to be best repeatable went 2:23.9, I think. And then I got a little ambitious and went out at like at a 1:09 for the second 200 for the first 100, and then I ended up swimming at 2:26, so cracked a little bit on the last one, but yeah, overall still pretty happy. I think before Ironman Texas I didn't swim one 200 under like a 2:29, so that goes to show you what happens when you eat more and bike less. Anyway, yeah, soaking in the hot tub now for a bit, and then that's pretty much all the training today. We still have like an hour easy spin, but no shuffle yet. Coach still doesn't trust me. Adding in volume. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go outside or stay inside. Kind of depends on the weather. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. But we have that, and then headed to the Naperville Acupuncture Center for some treatment. I still try to go at least once every 2 weeks, once a week. Got some dry needling done. I love them there, Frank and Angela. They are incredible. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Go for a walk later. Good day. In the car, headed to my race that I told you about at the beginning of this video. We did swim this morning, but you guys have seen me swim enough this week, so I didn't take the camera with. Pretty good session, 4,000 yards, felt pretty good. Hit some spicy 100s at the end. But now we are driving to my race, and the race is actually a bike time trial. It's a 16-kilometer time trial. It's about a half hour away from where I live, so I have been sipping on this Ghost energy drink. It's a new flavor. It's electric limeade. Hopefully it gives me some electricity for this time trial. Actually just got off a call with a potential new athlete, John, hoping to start working with him soon. But yeah, we're almost there, 4 minutes out, so I've been sipping on that and then munching on this Martin bar. It's actually pretty good. A little too chewy for my liking though. I'm more of a crunchy guy, but hoping to go pretty quick at this time trial. We'll see how it goes. I think the KOM all time is like 19 minutes, and the guy pushed like 350 watts. I don't think we will be breaking that today, but my goal is to push 300 watts. If I can push 300 watts for the, 20 minutes or so it'll take me, I think it should take me between 20 and 25 minutes. I'll be happy with that. And then because we are 70.3 and Ironman athletes, a half hour or 20 minutes isn't enough, so we're going to be hitting 2 hours of zone 2 or so, and then, well, actually the entire day will be zone 2. The bike workout or the time trial should be zone 2, honestly, and then at 2 hours of zone 2 after. So it should be a good one. Excited for it. And then we'll probably run when we get back. I don't want to run here. I'll leave my bike in the car and whatnot. So we'll go for a 30 to 50 minute run when we get back. So yeah, well, I know I'm not going to take my GoPro with me on the time trial, but maybe on the ride after. See you guys there. Oh, well, first ever bike race done and dusted. That was interesting. Lesson learned is to give myself more than 20 minutes to warm up before a max effort attempt. Pushed, I think, 290 or so for the actual race, and then met up with this one guy after the race and did about 2 hours of pretty easy riding around here, and felt semi-decent after that. And so I decided to try to do the race, or the 10-mile loop again, and ended up pushing about 10 watts more, so just right around 300 watts for 20 minutes normalized. So yeah, that's why I do Ironman and not Olympic distance races, or anything shorter. So I mean, at the end of the day, not a bad, pretty happy with the effort. I mean, I think my all-time 20-minute PR on the trainer, and that's on a road bike, is about 295, 299. So on a TT bike on the road, I'll take 300. Not bad at all. But it's about 120 right now, so going to drive home, and then we got, I think, an easy 10K. And then I think I'm actually going to do my recovery swim that I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Probably just knock it out today. Go back to the pool and do another 3,500. We'll see if Rob wants to join. I know he has his kid's graduation. So, yeah, we'll see. But at the end of the day, it's fun to get out there, do a little something different. Better riding out here than back at home, that's for sure. Yeah. Time to... Oh, man, it's hot. Gotta get there. Oh. Yeah, time to get home. It is hot in here, so... Not a bad day. Well, good morning. It is Sunday today. About what time? Exactly 8:15 a.m. Would you look at that? Been up for, I think I got up around 7 or so. Did some work. And now we are going to start the training for today. As I said, I think yesterday or earlier this week, I have a 90-ish minute long run that I was thinking of doing outside, but in here it is raining and it looks like it's gonna thunderstorm, so we're gonna be sticking to the treadmill today. And I'm actually not too mad about that because this workout, it's easy to do on the treadmill. So it's 3 rounds of 20 minutes easy, 10 minutes hard, or at like around 90% of max heart rate. So I'm actually gonna do it with some inclines. So I'll do the first round at, all the easy stuff is gonna be at 0% or 1%. And then the hard is gonna go, I'll probably do 2%, 4%, and then we'll try 6% for the last 10 minutes. So I'm not really too focused on speed at all really for this one. It's just about leg strength. Yeah, and running up some hills. I love doing hills on the treadmill, so should be a fun one. Hopefully it'll go past relatively quick. And yeah, first though, we're gonna warm up on the bike, just 25 to 30 minutes. No more hour and a half long warm-ups before bike rides or before runs. Yeah, just 30 minutes today on the bike. And then we'll hop on the treadmill and see how it goes. I should probably eat something too. I'm gonna eat after I do the bike. So I'm gonna bike for a half hour, do some mobo board, eat some, and then we'll get on the bike. Not on the bike, on the treadmill. Finished up the warm-up ride and it started raining even more. It's like thundering now, so very happy that we will be inside. I'm gonna be wearing the Saucony Kinvara 12s today because they're a bit lighter of a shoe, and so when we're doing the incline work, it'll be a bit easier for nutrition. I got these Zone 2 gels I'm gonna be trying out. I met a guy during Ironman Florida, and he owns this Zone 2 company, so he sent some for me to try out. We had lemon flavor and Freezin' Cola. See how those taste. And then we have 100 grams of raw fuel, discount code NVDM, in this bottle. And then we have water in this bottle. So I think we're pretty much set to go. Put the body glide on because it is going to get hot. Don't want to chafe. And yeah, let's get her started.
Next step, run. 10 minutes, 0 seconds.
All right, 20 minutes done. Now we are 2%, probably
28. Recovery completed, 20
around
minutes, 0
7
seconds.
minutes from out
Heart
pace.
rate 138. Lap power 0. At pace 629. Interval 1 completed, 1.54 miles. Recover. 20 minutes, 0 seconds. Heart rate 161. Lap power 0.
10 minutes, 4%. Let's get it, baby. We're at 6% now. This one's gonna hurt.
.726. Interval 3 completed, 1.34 miles. Cool down. Until lap press. Heart rate 162. Lap power 0.
There we go. Done and dusted. 6 man, the jump from 6% or from 4% from 4% to 6% is a lot harder than 0 to 2 or 2 to 4. Whew, that was hard, but felt strong, felt good. Now we're just gonna do a mile cool down or so, 13 miles. Put the weekly stats up at the end of this video if I remember, but I think the goal was to hit under 25 hours or 25. I think we were slightly over, but we were still under 30 hours, and I'll have to check Training Peaks, but I'm pretty sure that besides the last 2 taper weeks leading into Ironman Texas, this will be my lowest volume week of training I have done probably since Ironman Florida back in November. So headed in the right direction. As long as the swim continues to improve, then I think we'll stick right around 25 to 30 hours. If I start getting slower, then I'm gonna have to cut something else out. Because yeah, at the end of the day, until I'm confident in my swim, it doesn't matter how fast or how many watts I can push or what pace I can run at 6% incline. So that's the main focus. I think that's gonna do it for today's video, or this week's video. Don't have much else training going on today. I'll probably do half-hour mobility in the afternoon, but really that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that subscribe button. I think that's all I gotta tell you guys. Use my code for raw supplements. And yeah, not sure what the next video will be, but I'm sure it'll either be me overtraining or something else. We'll see you guys in the next one. Scratch that, it'll be me not overtraining. That's what I meant to say.